Great talent or not, no druid can cleanse an embedded tadpole. Give no credence to such fantasy. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. We find this Zorru in the Red Hunter's camp. He will point us to a creche. There we may be purified. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. To all questions, the Kalir Library harbors answers. A gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
What's hiding here?
Yes? How can I help?
Something the matter?
Should mind my step.
We meet again. As predicted, I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. Be assured, it is not by choice. A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Indeed. Farewell.
I wonder what the next move is.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. That is where I was housed, yes, and thou needst not know why. There are many answers to that question. None are important.
He has a divine aspect, yes. A reflection of death itself. Eternal and inescapable.
I shall answer no further questions in that regard. A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Because it is my calling, there is little else to explain. A matter of coin. Such is life. Outrage leading to a singular end.
What path lies before me?
At ease, friend. The gnolls hit us hard, but this place is still safe. It's under Tyr's protection. Save your praise. The fight was a disaster. We lost 2 men to the gnolls, and they weren't even our target. In truth, we could use some help. Our mission is holy, but we need to rest. We're paladins of Tyr, sworn to protect those in need. He sent us here to hunt a devil. Kill the fiend for us, and we'll reward you well. I wish we could, but we've been hunting for more than a 10-day without rest. It doesn't matter who strikes the killing blow as long as justice is done. She has the form of a tiefling, with a single horn. But she's an infernal being, straight out of the 9 hells.
You recognize the description. The wounded tiefling you met by the river.
She slaughtered countless refugees. Yesterday she butchered an entire family. The mother had been pregnant.
It could be the work of a devil. But they mostly collect souls through cunning rather than carnage.
And you're lucky to be alive. If you see her again, bring me her head.
If you want to go poking around in the cellar, be my guest. Plug your nose first, though. Corpse, half rotted to mush. Must have been down there a 10-day or more. It was a toll house. By the time we arrived, it was more like a slaughterhouse. There's more monsters than coin moving down this road. There's a locked door down the hatch. Doesn't look like anyone's managed to get in. If there's any gold left, that's where it'll be.
Can't slow down.
In nocte concilium.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Knowles, I was careless. Why, my children, good. The pact, power. Fallen Lady Zariel. Fear to survive.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Need any supplies? We've less mouths to feed since the gnolls jumped us. Luck had nothing to do with it. This is our calling, and Tyr is watching over us. Hope you can make good use of it.
To keep going.
I understand they're a sorry lot, but they're also not our problem. They made the wrong deal, but they got themselves into that mess. They can get themselves out. Yes, danger. We have our own problems. Don't waste time chasing theirs.
Open up. Moving in. Swift as my feet can carry me.
still looking to shift some supplies. Don't have much to spare, but it's more than we can carry.
Things feel different.
I'll take that. Very well.
Any sign of the tiefling fiend?
Block the doors.
No, Trin. We're not murderers. I'm sorry we deceived you. I was a paladin of Tyr, but I broke my oath. May I ask, who do you serve? We're not so different. When I lost my home, my family, Tyr didn't help. It was Zariel who gave me hope and a reason to go on living. Now I have the power to save others. And myself. But there's a price to pay. Without the pact, I'd be dead. We all would. A soul. Neither my own, or that of the tiefling devil we're hunting. Her soul's already damned. She escaped from the hells. We just need to send her back. I understand. But if you see the fiend, be on your guard. She's dangerous. Any sign of the tiefling fiend? You damn all of us to save her rotten soul? Curse you!
More.
Swords meet sorcery.
Let's have some carnage. This will do nicely. Battle of wits.
Fall, damn you.
Never a dull moment. Time to press ahead. Looks empty. All right, what now? At the ready. Breathe deep and move.
Your desire?
Can't give up now.
Direct me.
Let's move. Moving ahead.
Did you get the bastards? For now, but thank you.
Her mind touches yours. Gratitude, warmth, and relief. Then, a light, sharper than the truest blade, brighter than a star. It fills you with awe, forcing you to your knees. And from within, a winged figure steps forward, graceful and terrible. She places her hand on your cheek and smiles as she carves her name across your chest.
Kua ad vos nam petrika.
Lucky you. It's the devil's tongue. Infernal. Good for cursing and counting. Not so good for small talk. Zariel. Fallen lady. Defiled celestial. Ruler of Avernus. I was her prisoner. And her champion. She tried to break me. The paladins you killed were acting on her orders. She'll send more. And worse. No, I'm counting on it. I'll be ready for her. And the first step is to go home. To Baldur's Gate. I've got a score to settle. I could use the company. But until I've shaken Zariel off my back, I'd only put a target on yours. My advice? Stay away from the city. When I catch up with the fuckers who did this to me, the streets will run red.
Time to rest. Wish I had a bag of holding. Need to find a way forward.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
Should mine...
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Need to find a way forward.
Around his neck is a collar, etched with a name. Scratch. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head. He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
Keep going. One day I'll catch a break.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Moving in.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
What now?
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. The scowl on your face will frighten a troll. You're an idiot. Shows off his thunder wave.
Well, it was his caravan. Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a baker. Or a butcher. Sure, blood exciting.